Hallelujah. So far in today's video, I'm talking about 10 UK universities that used to serve hot breakfast. Depending on the nationality that you're from, if you're from Nigeria or if you're from Africa, and yeah, if either you're African or you're non-African. So some of you might actually think, no, that's not what I'm saying. There are actually two different types of breakfast. We have the normal breakfast, like breakfast in the morning and everything, and the other breakfasts, you get that breakfast that you do everything you know that it is humanly possible, and then at the end of the day they still shatter your heart, you get. Those are the two types of breakfast that we are. So in this context that I'm saying, 10 UK universities that actually serve very hot breakfast. Which of the breakfasts do you think I am referring to? Is it the one that is like the most important meal of the day in the morning, like the UK university that will give you food in the morning when you come to school? They will serve you tea, bread, butter, and all those, breakfast, the same. Or the one that they will shatter your heart, and not only shatter your heart, they will leave your account empty. Which of them I'm talking about? Anyways, I'm talking about the second one because this is an immigration channel. Waiting concern breakfast, the normal food breakfast. So guys, I'm talking about 10 UK universities that actually serve hot breakfast. And when I mean hot breakfast, we have different types of breakfast. We have the normal breakfast, normal. We have cold breakfast, we have warm breakfast. But this one is hot, very hot. And why I used hot in this context is because by the time these universities are done with you and your life, your life can never ever remain the same. If it's all those normal universities that had cold breakfast, when you eat it, you may still, but you see this hot one, you feel the difference overall in your total body. And because I love you guys so much, some of you have already entered into the gutter, you falling trick for it, and some of you are about to, and some of you are in the, I know that I like you people very well, and that's why I am here to tell you guys, so that any stage you find yourself, either go reverse pada abike kokon, embrace your breakfast in peace. So in literary sense, after talking all this in literary sense, what I'm trying to say is these universities, no matter whatever you do to them, they will try to find a way of, and when I mention this university used to be top-notch university. I don't mean in terms of high ranking or anything. Like before, like few years from now, right? They used to be go to destination for Nigerians, for most Africans, right? Because the admission process is very easy, seamless, and they have very cheap tuition deposits, cost availability, and the requirements for the admission is very cheap and this thing. So I used to tell you, whether it is school, whether it is country, any school or country that feels like they've started giving them attention, they start raising shoulder pad. So these universities, they're already ready raising shoulder pad. At least if you raise shoulder pad, it's okay, we will understand your value. But you should raise shoulder pad and you should leave my account empty. If you want to do shakara for my father. Let me see. You should do shakara and then you should affect my own life negatively, positively, negatively, everything. That is where we now call for concern. You guys understand what I'm trying to say? So before this university, they used to be very hot cake, and because they see that many people are actually coming now, so now they kind of increase their requirements for some courses, because of course university, they used to have ranking, worldwide ranking. Please, if you're still watching this video too and you feel like I blab too much, you can forward the video. For some of you that I actually want you to understand this context, keep watching, because some of you like, this girl, you talk too much. Fast forward it to where you want to watch it. I'm sure you understand me. Thanks for your understand. So as I was saying, most universities actually want to maintain their ranking, world ranking, top clinical universities in the UK and all of that. So when people start looking at their side now, people that they used to allow you to enter school, we just CCs. Because they eat inside this place, we just CCs in WAEC. Now because they are now plenty, do not be telling you to have A1 in English WAEC or B, you can't be writing IELTS. And funny enough, even if you tell me to write IELTS for a gym course, like maybe nursing, maybe nurse, maybe pharmacy, I can still understand a one came call IELTS from business admin, from HR, all those courses that go for long. Shey you whining me on top my money. My dear. So this thing. So the thing now, so the universities now, they have too much intake, right? So they're always looking for a way to cut people off. And the thing is, it's not like they're even looking, at least if they want to cut people off, they'll just say, at least at the admission stage, when you submit your documents, they would have cut you off that we don't want you. And what you allow somebody to pay their tuition deposits. No, the person will do interview. You tell the person you'll be admitted to Kini. The person will not pay tuition deposits. And they could they issue cash. Until you issue cash, you know issue cash. After like how many months have gone, and somebody is running proof of fund you. After how many months have gone, you now send that, you know all those UK unfortunate email. Sorry, you're unfortunate at this time. Kinikon, and you've taken the number of people that you want to take. And then what? So the money that I pay, so as it stands now, you paying tuition deposit does not secure your admission space again. The only thing that actually security is cash. So make sure any school you're dealing with, make sure about the video where I've talked about universities that actually have fast response. So any school that you're dealing with, make sure that you get your cash as soon as possible. Now, tuition deposit does not guarantee any admission. You can actually pay your tuition deposit and they will tell you at the end of the day that there is no space. Or even before, after paying, that's when they will not give you new requirements that you want you to go and bring your grandfather's head. And then you be like, you want me to go and bring my grandfather's head that have died long ago? Why didn't you ask me before I paid money? Are you not a wicked person? I think it's time they should start suing these schools because you cannot come and deal with my emotions just like this. But you know, some of you are just why did you tell me I'm going to need my grandfather's head before collecting money, and I'll pay the money and I'll tell him I should go to the ground, go and dig out his head? Are you in your head? And I'll say no, Emi Ole law to the grave to go and dig out his head. You now tell me no admission, you now refund my money for me. So the proof of funds, why don't they run for the past how many months in court? Whose account is that? Like, share you people are getting this thing that I want to say now because so that's why I'm telling you now, if you pay deposit, make sure that your university is the one that does not have craze in the head, not like after paying now. And that means what I'm saying this video is before you actually pay tuition deposits, before you actually commit to school, and you know most of it, especially if you're paying from Nigeria, you know now we're actually using black market rate. That for me actually used to take time. So before you actually commit and pay to the school, make sure you ask them, tell them to hold their breast and swear that after paying these tuition deposits, you will not ask me for anything again. Tell them to hold their breast like this and swear, because now this UK school already running one thing Yahweh. Yes, so tell them to swear, or they swear that after I pay this money, everything where you want to ask me, you don't ask me. I've seen the terms and conditions and I'm okay with it. That's what I'm paying. Me pay means that you're not gonna ask me for anything again. Do you agree or you do not agree? If they do not agree, please look for another school, because it don't make sense after using my money to go and buy black market pounds, and then I send money to the school, and then after they start asking me for requirement I cannot fulfill, and then you now return the money back to me. The money cannot be complete again. I know that when you are buying, it's very expensive. When you send back, it can lose loss. And aside that, the proof of fund where I don't do run since, please, my dear, don't allow thunder to fire each other. You get? Please make sure you are polite in your this. Don't say because we want to go to school now let's start breaking each other's hearts. Don't allow thunder from my father's side to fire you, because I work very hard for my money. If you know you are not going to be straightforward in your admission process, please don't take my money. Me paying to you means that my admission is secure and you're not going to ask me. It's not like after I pay, not them to go and write IELTS. Are you kidding me? You think I did not see school that require IELTS before I chose you? Didn't I do interview with you? Didn't you hear me speak? Did you ask me if I need English? Don't worry, because Nigeria is frustrating. You say the sun is shining. Please don't frustrate me. So that's why I'm making this video. Before you commit, before you pay your tuition deposit to any school, make sure you check their brain assets of the school. If they are brainy and this thing. And again, another thing is, just like these universities I want to mention, before now, like years before now, this university, they used to actually get the hype, like Nigerians used to go there very well. But after sometimes that they've lost their, their value, though they are still high ranked university, but when it comes to their way now, they already lose their value. So a university might be the next one that will say, this university is this, they are very easy to foreigner and everything. So before you commit, make sure you check the recent sanity of that school, because most of these schools, they used to lose their sanity over time. You get, once they start seeing many these things. And then another thing is, some of these schools as well, maybe if you use FOME and it's taking time, they will not even send your papa, they'll give you admission to somebody else. But some universities are very understanding that FOME actually takes time, or payment actually takes time in Nigeria. I'm just trying to give you different scenario that before you pay that tuition deposit, make sure you chat with the school and tell them to hold their breasts and sweaters. After paying this money, they are not gonna return it back to you, or you should ask them the condition of them returning back the money, or the condition of them not issuing you cars. And then another thing about this school is, cars now takes time. They can tell you your cars will be ready next week, and the thing will take 5 months into your loan. This university, why are you doing like this? Sure, you do not know that somebody is running proof of fund, you do not get. So make sure you avoid this university. So this top 10 universities that you should avoid are number 1 on my list. Number 1 on my list is Yellow Buju. The first one on my list is University of Debbie. That's the one on my list. Please, if you know you want to have peace of mind, sanity, you don't have time to waste, you don't have money to waste. I'm not saying this university is not a good one, but if you are living from Nigeria or from Africa, just to avoid hot breakfast, wasting money, wasting time, avoid this university. The second one on my list is University of Debbie. Please, if you know you like yourself, you really want to travel out, please avoid this university for admission process. The third one on my list is University of Debbie. If you know that you want to sleep well at night, you don't want to have a day, you don't want to be texting me, Ashidemis, you have paid, do I not see my card? Please, into your law, avoid this university. The fourth one on my list is University of Debbie. I am begging you, after you've avoided University of Debbie, avoid University of Debbie again. The fourth one on my list, I'll be the fifth one. University of Debbie. I am still saying it. So after avoiding University of Debbie, University of Debbie, University of Debbie, the fifth one you should avoid is what? University of Debbie, because there are now speculations that they are now delaying admission. Allegedly, that when you pay to them, they will refund your money. I know the money cannot be the same. The sixth one on my list is University of Debbie. Yeah, there are so many speculations, just like I said, that even after they do interview for you, that they say they've given you admission and you pay, to buy pay, they will tell you to send your refund, and when you change that money back to Nigeria, he did not jail. Avoid what? University of Debbie. The seventh one on my list is University of Debbie. So as I said again, there has been ESA allegedly more so. I did not see them. ESA that there is now delay in the issuance of their cars, that they don't need to quickly issue somebody's cars. So please, for your sanity and the sake of your health, avoid University of Debbie. The eighth one on my list is University of Debbie. Oh behold, I say unto you, brothers and sisters, avoid University of Debbie, because sometimes even when you reach their requirements that you think that you've gotten admission, they will just send you unfortunate email that you're unfortunate at this time, and then you'll be like, shebi you people say I've been admitted, why are you telling me I'm unfortunate at this time? And you go unfortunate. So avoid this university. The ninth one on my list is University of Debbie. Like I said at the beginning of this video, University of Debbie used to be this very top knowledge that most Nigerians are going, Africans are going, but suddenly we don't know what happened. The way they handle their admission is to understand. So try as much as possible. If you know you don't have enough fund to waste, enough time to waste, please try as much as possible as you can. And especially if you don't have enough requirement and criteria to apply to that, try as much as you can to avoid what? University of Debbie. Then the 10th and the last but not the least on my list is what? University of Debbie. My dear brothers and sisters, make sure you keep to this list. Avoid University of Debbie for your admission. Like I said, if you don't have money to waste around, if you don't have enough criteria, if you know you cannot write IELTS, if you know you don't have chance for somebody to ask you extra requirements that you should go and bring this, you should go and bring that, you should go and, all the things you do not plan for, and all of that, because and you cannot wait 5 months before you get your cars. Make sure to avoid what? University of Debbie. That is what I keep to tell you at the moment. If there is any update about these 10 universities I have mentioned, that there's a new update that they've turned a new leaf, you people know that I'm always a sincere person, I'll come and tell you. But for now, if you know you don't have money to waste, you don't have excess money, you don't have time, you don't have anything, try as much as you can to avoid this list of these 10 different universities I've mentioned to you. So guys, that'll be all for today, and that'll be all for today's video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.